Well, hello, 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 everyone. It has been a while. I have taken some time off, and it's probably been at least a month since I've streamed. But I've been busy. I've been very busy. So, let's see. Who's even showing up today? I'm curious, what happens when you take a long break from streaming and you come back? I think you're forgotten. I think people just totally forget that you even used to do this. Actually, I think I forgot how to do this. I don't remember how to stream at all. I see Dan's there. Not me. Dan, I think you're the only one really in the stream. K1! Good to see you. Yes, long time no see. I have been extremely busy, but I tell you why. So, if you remember, I was working on that Pluralsight course. I just kept getting people asking me, Brian, when's this going to be done? When's this going to be done? When's this going to be done? So, what I did was I stopped streaming and I focused on finishing that Pluralsight course. So, I can now say that I am done. I have finished the introduction to Prism for WPF Pluralsight course update. Can you believe it? Hold on. It's been so long. I can't even remember my commands and stuff. I think I have something for that. Yes. It's done. The course is done. Ugh. Dan. Oh, Dan's trying to do a good Miley there. But it didn't work for you, did it? That's weird. Okay. I see what's going on here. We're gonna make Brian remember how to run a stream. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this works.
Does it work? How's my voice? Did my voice change? So Dan says none of my stuff has audio. Oh! Yeah, that's because I had something muted. So I unmuted that. Okay, so Spark Mask and filters. Okay, great. So that still works. You know, that should probably be the first thing I do is test this. Hey, there we go. Here we go. Miley. Dang it, Miley. Don't come in here breaking my stuff. Yeah, it's not broken now. Yeah, we need to get the cobwebs off all the alerts. I need to actually run through them and test them because it's been so long. I honestly don't know what works and what does. It's been too long. So what about let's see, what about this one? This one still work? There we go.
Do it!
I'm doing it.
Just do it!
Okay, I think they work. I don't think I have to run through all of them. What happens if I push this button? I don't know what's gonna happen. Ah, gotcha. Okay, I think my commands work. I think I'm good. Let's see if the timer works on my Spartan mask. Hooah! Right. Okay. So we fixed the audio issue. It looks like the alerts work, so that's good. Okay, great. Awesome. I think I can continue on. Let's continue this thing. Everyone has to help me remember how to run this stream. I gotta remember where all my buttons are on my stream deck. I got tons of buttons and sound effects. Oh, I gotta test my sound effects actually. What about this one? You hear that one? Dan, can you give me Thumbs up. You should have heard audio on that. If you didn't hear audio, then something's broken. I think we're good though. Awesome, okay. I'm confident we're working, I can continue on. So, as I was saying, I have finished my Pluralsight course, and I'm just super excited about that. I had to make sure I focused, right? So I had to stop streaming and I had to put my focus on it, because it takes so much work to do one of those freaking courses. And here, you know what? Let me kind of
share with you all of the stuff that had to happen to make this course go through, right? Let me get the site up first. Enter my super secret password. Okay, here we go. Now, how do I change my scenes? I should be here. Perfect. Okay, so here's my dashboard for creating a Pluralsight course, right? And so here's the course I was working on here. Here's all my published courses, right? So I got a number of published courses. And so when you click on this one, hopefully it's still open for me, because I just submitted it. So I don't know if it's going to lock me out or not. Oh, it didn't. Okay, sweet. So the course length is just over 4 hours. 4 hours of Prism content. And this is highly condensed Prism content. Like, highly condensed. I didn't even go into detail. It's just the basics, right? Just to get you started, hit the ground running, understand. Should have been 40 hours. Winter Lore Games, good to see you. Yeah, but look how long it took me to just do a 4-hour course, right? So I did all the slides and demos on stream, but I couldn't really do the recording on stream. But even doing the recordings and the editing and the publishing, I stopped streaming just so I could do that. It took like over a month to do that, right? And so the way this works is they have a group for each module in the course, right? And this course has 12 modules. And so for each of these modules, if you look, I had to record these clips. And so this is not a long one. This is only a 10-minute, because it's the introduction. No one really watches the introduction, right? But here's a 48-second clip, a 3-minute 41 clip, 2-minute 5 clip, 154 minute and 10, and then 40 seconds, right? So for each module, then we go to one that actually has some meat to it. What's this one? You know what? Actually, surprisingly, I had a lot of meat to it. What's this? Showing dialogues. I mean, this was like 30 minutes. I think the navigation one might have... One of these was like over 30 minutes. Surprisingly. Oh, commanding! Commanding was freaking 35 minutes. That blew me away. I couldn't believe it. Mortel Box! Good to see you. I am so happy to see all my friends joining. Because I was really scared, because it's been so long since I streamed working on this course, that everyone would forget me and I would be speaking to an empty room. So thank you for showing up. Oh, it makes me feel better. But yeah. So for each module, I had to record individual like clips, right? So each clip is at a certain length, and they don't want clips more than like 4 to 5 minutes. Like this one right here, raising changelog. Like I kind of got yelled at for this. Wait, Brian, that's over 5 minutes. Can you shorten that? I'm like, shorten it, man. That's as short as I could get it. And I'm like talking really fast, right? The Umbrapire, good to see you. Thanks for joining. I'm just talking about my Pluralsight course that I just finished. Oh my god, I cannot say that enough times. That was so much work, right? Technically it was an update. But let's be real, so much has changed in 10 years. It was a complete redo. There was no updating. It was a... Swing! Got a lot of faith in me, my friend. So I'm committed now. I can't quit again. Like I can't... just because more Tailbox subscribed, I gotta keep going, right? But yeah, so imagine, so each of these is an individual MP4 that has to be created for every module. And there's 12 modules, and all these are broken up, right? And so that alone takes forever. Okay, but I have a process that helps speed this up. Actually, I could kind of show you my process. But let me just continue on. I'll show you the process of how I kind of record and how I create these individual clips. Okay. So then on the assets, you have to update your slides. You have to upload your slides and all the demos, right? So this is what we did on stream together, right? You watched me create these slides. You helped me create these slides and these demos. But yeah, the clips, individual clips, this is where all the work went right here. This was, that was a lot of work. Okay. So the way I like to create these clips actually is, let me open up my Camtasia. So I actually use Camtasia for recording and editing my Pluralsight courses instead of OBS. Now, you may say, why? Well, I do have Adobe Premiere. And Adobe Premiere is a video editing software. However, I'm all about speed and making it easy to create these individual clips that I have to create. I have to like produce like these little minute-long clips out of a whole recording. So this is kind of what I do. Here, I'll pick module 12, which is showing dialogues as an example, right? Let this load up. Oh, it's over on the screen. Why are you jumping up over there? Okay, so what I actually wind up doing, I hope everyone can see this okay, is I use the recorder, right? So I'll click this record button, and then this pops up. This little recorder shows. I think you can see that. Yep, there it is. And then I record my screen. Now, as soon as I'm done recording my screen, that recording clip pops into my media bin here on the left-hand side. And then I could just right-click and add to timeline, right? Makes it really easy just to record, add a timeline, record, add a timeline. So I could sit here and I record the entire module, right? And it just keeps adding to my timeline. So it's really fast, okay? Now, once it's on my timeline, I then zoom in and I start editing. I just go through and I start editing. And one of the rules, you have to be aware of some rules that Pluralsight requires, such as they want a 2-second buffer. So one thing I like about Camtasia for Pluralsight courses is I can drag, and the beginning of each clip has to have a 2-second buffer. So I can drag this and select, see that where it says duration? Kind of hard to see. It's really small. Probably on your side it's really small. But there's a tooltip that shows me the duration of the selection, which is 2 seconds. So I'm able to make that adjustment, right? And I can edit out the overage at the beginning of each module, each clip. Okay, so that makes it easy. Then I can start going through here. And you see where this line is? Maybe you can see that. I'm not sure how it comes across on stream. But there's actually a line right in this area, right in here. Right? You can kind of see it. It's like a stitch. Looks like some things stitched together. That's where I made an edit. So I just go through here and I edit the entire module as if it's one video. Okay? I pretend it's one long 27-minute and 47-second video. And I just go through and I edit the whole thing. Then, this is what I love about Camtasia for Pluralsight courses. Then you see these markers right here? So then I go to where there is a... Oh, wait, Dan. Let's wait for our code to compile, and there it is. AKA, let's wait, yeah. So then, you know, each module is divided up into clips. Okay, so if we go back, and we'll just pick, like, this creating your first Prism application here, right? Each of these individual clips is a video. And here's the length, they're different lengths, right? Now, the way I produce these is I take this long edited video that I have here, right, on this timeline. And then these markers, I place where I want a new clip to be created. So this first part is the introduction, right? Then we go to this spot, and this is where I start talking about what is a dialogue. So let's align this with what I'm actually talking about. Let's go to showing dialogues. Boom, you see this? You see this clip? What is a dialogue? That's that clip. Okay, I put a marker here. Then I go to the next section. Boom, creating dialogues. This is the next section that needs to be a clip. As you can see, creating dialogues. There's the next clip. So if I zoom out, you can see all the places I put markers, and each of these markers identifies an area that's going to be a clip. So that's why I really like to use Camtasia for Pluralsight courses and not OBS and Adobe Premiere. Because Dan, I got it. I connected my wife's Twitch Prime account to my Twitch, so I now have Twitch Prime subscriptions. Yes, I do. I'm so happy about that. So I'm gonna start using those. Okay, so like I was saying, that's why I like to use Camtasia, because the nature of how you produce a Pluralsight video or a Pluralsight course is, you know, each module has to be broken up into to clips, and this makes it really easy to do that. So now all I have to do is I hit the share, custom production. I have a Pluralsight production, and when I click on this, it basically is going to go through and create everything how I need it. It's basically like a template, right? An export template. And in this export template, nope, I don't want to do that. Cancel. But in the export template, I basically say, hey, for each marker, make that a separate video. And so the output looks something like... Let me find it here. Output looks something like this, right? Boom. All my individual clips are created, and then I can upload those into this web interface. It's awesome. And so Dan asked, is your updated course actually live yet? Not yet. So all my work is done, right? Another aspect that... Okay, here's another part. If you're thinking of creating a Pluralsight course, here's another part that is kind of annoying. You have to create questions for your... Where is it? Where is it? Here it is, down at the bottom. You have to create quiz questions for your course. And so you have to use this app from Smarterer. It's called Author's Nest is what we call it here. See the Author's Nest? But you go in here and you can create questions. And this is the hardest. This took me forever. I think I spent 6 hours trying to create questions for this course. And I don't know. I'm not good at this. Right? And you're not allowed to have like true, false, and things like that. So I'm like, okay, how do you... I'm like, okay, how would you navigate a view called admin into a region named content region? And then I would like provide a little code snippet, and you got to pick the right code snippet, right? Or it could be something like, you know, how do you know when your view's been navigated to? Which interface should you implement? You know, and you got to give some wrong answers and then right answer. But this was like, this took so long because I just had so much trouble thinking of a stupid question. I wrote a good number of them. Like there's 3, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3, 4, 6. Ooh, that had 6. 5, 3, 4. So each module has a number of questions I had to do. I was not expecting things to create these and that take that long, but it took a long. Oh my gosh, I see a. Let me save that. That was a typo. But yeah, so I had to do that too. And I actually finished this last night. Last night is when it was ding, officially done. Right? So super happy. I mean, I get all my free time back. Free time. The little bit of time I have, I actually have some time to spend on something else now. But So if you're ever thinking about creating a Pluralsight course, let me know. If you're something you want to talk about or teach someone, I can connect you with the people at Pluralsight. You can get a little audition, and I can help you create it. Kind of give you some tips and tricks, right? Some productivity tricks. Because what's interesting is a lot of Pluralsight authors do things differently. Like, some authors will record the slides, record building the demo, but not say anything, right? They don't talk through it. They just kind of record the demos and record the videos, and then they go back and they type up a script. Like, literally, they spend the time to type up an entire script for the module, and then they play and they read the script separately, and then they put everything together and produce it. Like, to me, that takes way too much time. Way too much time. I record as I speak, as I do the demo. It's one video. I just go. And I can't imagine having to take the time to actually write a script, record all the slides and demos separately, then record your voiceover, then put it together, and then edit everything. And then produce and do all that. I can't imagine that. I couldn't do it. Crazy. You're crazy. I ain't doing that. I'm lazy. I'm super lazy. So I just record and talk. Boom. Knock it out. No, I don't say... of course I mess up, but that's where you edit the stuff out, right? Oh, where is the Brian glass? I see you used a new one. Oh, yeah. Today is my Apex one. My Apex. Because it is over... It's about, I get about 24 ounces in this glass. My wife has my base cup. I need to get a big cup with my face on it. I'm surprised you remember that. That's hilarious. Okay. I'm gonna close this. But that's my spill. That's kind of how I had to do it, and I had to do that for 12 modules. I averaged about... Let's see, I tried to record, edit, and produce 2 modules a week. Right? That was kind of my goal. And on some modules, I actually did some weeks, I actually did 3 in 1 week. Because I was really pushing. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, what's this? My internet. Really? My first stream back? Is it just me, or I think I'm freezing. I think I'm having some connection issues. I think I am. Let's see. Yeah, my stream is bonkers. Something's going on. Let's test this. No, my up is good. Look at that. Dude, my upload is 40. Look at this. I wonder... It's not my internet. My internet's good. Look at that. My upload is 40. Okay, maybe it's just, Well, this is not good. Yeah, I'm looking at it. This is pretty bad. Okay, my CPU is only at 0.9%, so that's not it. My internet looks solid. Download and upload. Oh, it's bad. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I could try to wait it out. I could try to wait it out, or I could, I thought it's just my internet, so it's everyone. Yeah, it's everyone. I see it. I see it on my side. I have a big red, oh no! You're not running well. Okay. Why is this broken? Miley. All up in my grill. Yeah, it's consistently bad. And my lag is really bad too. So I have a preview window that I use. Here, let me drag this over. You can see it. So this is what I use to kind of monitor my stream. And I can see my bit rate here is really bad. See that red? That's no bueno. That's no good right there. I get a big red. Yeah.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
And then you can see the delay I'm having as well. So I saw that stupid remark like just a few seconds ago. And it's getting better, but... Okay, so I have green, but the lag is really bad. The delay. So let me refresh my dashboard. And see if it's caught up at all. Nope, it's not caught up. It may be. It may be caught up. Let me see. Boom. Did it catch up? Yep, okay. I'm caught up. I think I'm good now. My bit rate's back up. We're solid. Okay, something happened. I don't know what it was. But my internet was... Okay, we're good. We're good. I don't have to cancel. Wouldn't that suck? If I had to cancel my very first stream back in a while. Okay. I gotta remember where all my buttons are. So, now... You know, it's kind of weird because when you haven't streamed in a long time and you come back and you start streaming again, you're like... What the hell do I talk about? What do we do? Yeah, Miley played about 20 seconds before it played on... Yeah. It's weird. There was like a huge delay. But I think I'm back now. I think the delay isn't bad. But anyways, so I was trying to think. Like, yeah, I want to stream. I want to get back into this. But what the heck do I talk about? What do you guys want to see? I mean... Prism's fun and all. Don't get me wrong. Prism's good. Prism's fun. But I'm a little prismed out. I just spent the last month and a half, 2 months, doing nothing but a Prism course. So I'm a little prismed out. Dan had some good ideas. There are some PRs I could look at for Prism. But I think I want to start learning some new stuff. And... Actually, okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you all this. How would you feel if you helped me with an API review on a product we're creating that I really hated the API, we're making changes, and I want to validate these changes, and you can help me decide if this is good. This is like a real production product for Manfragistics, so you would actually see a little bit of source code. You'd be getting a little behind-the-scenes look at a product we actually sell and how we kind of update, you know, APIs and stuff. I don't know how you feel about that. As part of my job, I kind of have to look at that. Alex! Hello, my friend. Good to see you. I am trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to talk about. It's been like 2 months since I've streamed. A month and a half. Well, it feels like 2 months, so I think it hasn't quite been 2 months. Garden is looking great. Oh, thanks. Actually, I finished another... Hold on. Let me get this ready. I finished another planter box. Let me find it. Let's see. Pictures. Oh, no, not pictures. Wrong spot. Oh, okay, here it is. There we go. Yes, nice that we're back. Yes, I'm glad. I'm back. But so here is another planter box that I'm working on. It's 16 feet long by 3 feet wide. And I just this weekend, these slats, I had to strip all these wood slats. These are 2-inch wood slats. And I had to strip all of them And then I, wrap this planter box with them. And so the next step is to actually stain it so it looks like this one. This is a finished one I did. Right? And so it's going to look like this. I got to stain it and put some protectant on it because it is outside. So I ordered my dirt yesterday. I should be getting my dirt today. So I get to fill these up with dirt and start putting some plants in there. So Alex, well, I've got some stuff needed to be done if you're ever in the UK. Yeah, I got a lot of projects I'm working on. Actually, let me see. I know this isn't tech related, but hey, it's fun, right? We all have to have hobbies. We have to do stuff at our off time, right? Let's see. Oh, another thing I had to do. I don't know if you ever had to lay like your own sprinkler lines, but this sucked. This sucked. I had to run. I planted 10 trees in my backyard, so I have all these trees I planted. And then I had to run a drip line around all these freaking trees on this slope. So I had to cut back my weed barrier, run the pipe. I had to make all these T connections, so my hands were just killing me. Because you have to like put these things together, and it's water and connectors, and like, golly, there's no tools to actually do this for you. It's all just brute strength. So you push these little connectors into your pipes on each end, make a T. Yeah, that sucked. It was hot. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, Dan. Dude, people are watching who aren't in the US. What is that measurement in metric? You know what? Let's find out. 16 feet to centimeters, right? So 487 centimeters by 91 and a half centimeters wide. That's how big that planter box was. Pretty good size. That's pretty big. All right. Let's actually do some work. Dan, it's all brute strength, so you had your daughter do it, right? Exactly. Well, yeah, man, my gym has been closed. It recently opened up, but it's been closed for the virus, so I didn't go to the gym for like 2 months. I lost so much muscle mass. I don't even like looking at myself in the mirror now. I look disgusting. I look like, Dan. Sorry, man. That was brutal. Sorry. That was brutal. That was brutal. No, but my gym's open back up, and I'm getting back in there. I gotta get my shapes back. I gotta get my muscles back. Bird. Yeah, I lost like 1.5 inches off my arms. I went from a 17-inch bicep to like, 15.5-inch bicep. So I gotta get back in that gym and get my muscles back. Right. But okay, let's start. I still have a lot of time. Yeah, that's a little below the belt. My bad. I went too far. Crossed the line on that one. Apologize, Dan. That was a little too far. I'm not fat. I'm fluffy. All right. So one thing that did have to be done before I get into an API review is there was a PR for documentation that I needed to look at. I saw Prism documentation, and I want to make sure I look at the documentation ones. First off, work in progress. This has not been touched since when? Since March 9th. Let me ask, is this still being worked on? No. Are you still able to work on this? That's probably better. Okay. So I want to make sure I look at this really quick. It was the composite UI topic. So, okay. Oh, sorry it took so long. No. Sorry it takes me so long to look at stuff because this was 27 days ago and I still haven't looked at it. So I got to look at this today. I really appreciate these PRs. I know it takes a lot of time to do documentation PRs. So these are highly, highly appreciated. I need to do a better job at jumping on these quicker. But like I said, I was just so busy trying to finish that Pluralsight course. That was all I was focused on. So as discussed, I took out all the non-Prism stuff. It's pretty long, but shorter than it was. A lot of images. Okay, files changed. Let's see, some images. Oh, there it is right there. You know what? I should probably look at this in a actual Markdown editor. I can actually read it. I could just accept it because it's better than nothing. Right? Okay, so we're starting. Okay, view composition. Yeah, view injection and view discovery. Okay, so we started with composing the user interface using the Prism light. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So first, just view injection. Okay, UI layout concepts. Posit views. Well, you know, this is tough because I would have laid this out a little differently, but however, you know, they did do this on their own, and I didn't give any guidance at all. He just went with it, so I don't want to be too critical of that. Region manager. See, because at this point, let's look at the documentation right quick. Before I start saying anything, let's go here. So view composition. Yeah, I did kind of, yeah, this is how I wanted it right here. I stubbed it out. View discovery, view injection. You know what I'm going to do? I think you're right, Dan. I think I'm going to bring it in, and then I'll just reorganize it. Let's do that. Because as I was creating my Pluralsight course, I was actually thinking, well, crap, I should actually kind of structure the documentation this way. Right? Because the way things lined up in that Pluralsight course, those topics were nice, and they all built on each other. It made a lot of sense. Because, I mean, really, in a view composition, or in view composition, we should not be talking about, you know, the shell as a topic, views as a topic, composite views as a topic, the region manager as a topic. We should kind of already know what this stuff is, right? Yeah, region adapters shouldn't be in this topic. Region behaviors definitely should not be in this topic. Yeah, so I'm gonna merge this, and then I'll take it, I'll copy it and paste it out, and I'll reorganize it. I think that's a good approach. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. This is good. I'm just gonna merge it, and then we'll fix it. Looks great. Thanks so much for the doc help. It really helps. I really appreciate the effort. Boom. Okay. We'll call that good. So that's going to go ahead and build, and I don't know, in about 10 minutes, this topic should be updated on the website. Because we have a CI/CD pipeline that kind of, for those of you who don't know, Prism actually uses docfx. And so essentially, this is what a docfx build looks like. Pretty easy. And so our CI/CD pipeline, basically, whenever we merge to master, we do a build using Azure DevOps. We take the output of the docfx generated files, and then we copy them to our website. And the website is actually here as well, which is prismlibrary.github.io. And then this is where all the docs get put in this folder here. So, see that? CI/CD doc update. So that will be fixed here in a little bit, actually. Alex, I got one working with GitHub Actions recently, which goes to GitHub pages, which is great. Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I love DocFX. I've been using, let's see, I used it for, I might have to connect to my VPN. I'm scared to connect to VPN. Let's see what happens. Do I get disconnected? Oh, it didn't. I think I'm still live. Okay, cool. So this is another example of some help documentation that was written with DocFX. These are all, this is the DocFX documentation system. This is not live. So one of the products that I'm helping my company with is called Reveal. It's a BI data analytic dashboard that you can embed into your native applications like WPF, iOS, Android, web, right? All these different things. And so I was helping the team get the documentation set up. So I created this whole infrastructure. I am super proud of myself. I've actually been learning a lot from Dan as it comes to like Azure DevOps and having some pipelines. If you guys ever need help with that, Dan's the man, right? I've learned a lot from him about Azure. But I'm proud of myself because I actually set up the Azure DevOps build to take our documentation and publish it to our staging server whenever we have an update. And then we have another build that when we're done with staging and everything looks good, we can then push to prod. And what's cool is I'm not sure if our Japanese docs are up actually. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I think they're working on them, but I'm not sure if they're up. No, they're not up yet. They're still being worked on, but we support, Japanese as well. But yeah, this is all DocFX stuff. And even this, let me go back to the main page. Even this main site, this main page right here, this is part of the DocFX template that I created, right? So it doesn't look like a normal documentation site, right? So if I go to my developer docs, this looks more like a doc website, but this is actually defined in my DocFX project, which is pretty cool. So Dan's saying, I didn't have GitHub Actions available at the time. Yes, we did that a while ago. A little more complex. It's 2 CI/CD pipelines. The first builds DocFX, updates the website, and checks it. Then the website has its own thing. Yeah. Yeah. GitHub Actions thing is totally new for us. I need to look into the custom templates more. Yes, you do, actually. And, okay. Since we're on it, Alex, let me show you, let's see, GitHub. So, if you want to kind of see... Here, I'm going to copy this in for you if you wanted to look into this. So, essentially, the documentation link here, this is the documentation for the Reveal product, okay? And if you go to templates, we're actually using a submodule. Okay, so the template is the Reveal submodule. Yeah, Alex, this is much more like advanced, if you will. This is a better example of more of a production type documentation. I mean, Prism's an okay documentation system, but it's very basic. This is much more involved with a much better template, much more customized template. And so, for example, the template itself is here. Documentation template reveal. This is our reveal DocFX template. Tons of customizations. Like, we customize the crap out of this thing. But we're using this repo as the template for the documentation here. So if you go into templates, reveal, this is where that submodule is right here. Boom, there's the submodule. right? Takes us right to the template reveal repo. Dan, and who taught you about submodules? Exactly. Dan taught me all about submodules. I'm getting better at them. They're still a little confusing, but I'm getting better. And Alex, our template supports both Japanese and English with a single template. So if we go to the Japanese docs here, we can see that the templates use the same template. And so this is pretty cool. So Alex, if you have to worry about multiple language support, I'm going to show you really quick how we did that. It's basically a cheat. I don't call it a cheat. I think it's good. So you see where it says, for example, reveal nav.ja/template. Reveal nav.template. So we have an English template, right? And then we have a Japanese template that's going to be in Japanese. Let me find a better, maybe the footer might be a better example. Looking for some, yeah, so this has the Japanese text in it, right? This is straight up Japanese. That's our footer. And then we have an English footer. And so the way this works is when you go to the footer template, that the original footer template partial that you use with DocFX, we have basically a build flag in there that says, hey, if the language is English, we're going to use the English version. If the build flag is Japanese, we're going to use the Japanese version as the footer. You see how we did that? And then, so if you go back to, say, the documentation itself, the docfx.json, you can scroll down here where we put the is English language is true for that one. And if you go back to the Japanese docs, you'll see that we set that flag for Japanese to true and the English one false. So that's how we support one template, swapping out headers and footers and all that with different language support, right? Yeah, so Alex, nice use of build flags. It will be handy. Yeah, and just to be clear, this build flag is actually a flag in the docfx metadata. See, global metadata. So it's more of a docfx build flag, not like an Azure build flag. It's not like that. It's a docfx build flag that we use. And you could use these things for anything. Like you can set your standard navigation bar title reference. Like this is our link that we use everywhere. So we can use this anywhere in our code. And when that's found, it's going to generate the proper link when the documentation is generated, right? Dan, I have to say 2022, that would be some great to do for Prism. Provide some localizations with the requirement, what native speakers need. Yeah, that would be great, actually. Yeah, so Alex, been using the global meta for title, etc. Haven't thought about using custom ones yet. Yes. Yes, this is, that's what we used it for. So, just a little, some little tips there. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect from my VPN. Hopefully I don't lose my stream. Sweet, okay. Well, let's see if this is done. Oh, it's done. There. So our build process for the documentation is finished. Our website has been updated. And here's that topic that I just merged from GitHub. Like, I mean, how cool is that? We've automated our documentation site to just build whenever we merge to master. So this actually looks pretty good. Okay, yep. UI concepts, regions. Yeah, I'll just reorganize this a bit, right? Just a bit. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Yeah, I gotta come in here and add some topics. You know what? Why don't we just do that now? I mean, I really got... Let's just do that. I think I could stub this out a little better. Let's do that. That's what we're doing. I just figured it out. An hour into the stream, and I just figured out what I'm going to do. I'm going to stub out some blue. Let me bring this over. Prism, documentation, docs, WPF. Okay, now let's bring up my Pluralsight course because I want to make sure that these actually kind of map because I liked how it laid out. I really did. Okay, so what was it? Authors, yeah, that's it. So I could stub out the topics better to where they flow a little better. Okay, so let's do this. What should I do? What should I do? Maybe I should just update the table of contents. Is that course just going through review? Yes. Yes, Alex, the course is being finalized for production. All my stuff is done. I've done all my questions and my slides and my demos and my videos and all that crap. Submitted it. And it is now whatever Pluralsight has to do to take it live. They're working on that right now. So as soon as this course goes live, I will let everyone know. I will scream it from the top of the mountains. Okay, so I just want to stub this out a little bit. So right now, let me go to prismlibrary.com. I want to see WPF. Ugh. Never mind, let's do this. Getting started, view composition. Region navigation. So I got a lot of stuff in region navigation. So I don't know if these should be groups. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I should say. If I go understanding regions and talk about what a region is, understanding the region manager. You know what? Maybe I should do... I think I should make a folder. I think it should be a folder. Because I can add multiple topics. One of those topics is going to be region manager. I'll have a topic for region adapters. Oh! And that'll give me a spot to put region behaviors, which is an advanced topic. But it's still something that has to be talked about. Let's add a new folder. And we can't do that, can we? So we'll do an understanding of regions, right? That means I'm going to need a group probably here. Href, for now, I'm just going to do introduction. Let's get these docs figured out. That's what we need to do. So for now, I'll just go to introduction, but I want to get the group there. Right? Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. Because I want an actual group. And then I'll fix this. I'll fix that later. Okay. So I have understanding regions. That needs to be a group. So I have a bunch of topics I could put in that. I don't want to call it breaking down. I can just call it modules. That might not be that could, I don't know if that needs to be a group or just a topic. And maybe I don't need to call it understanding regions. Maybe I just say regions. Maybe, I don't know what the title should be. I don't know if I like that title, Understanding Regions. It's great. It's a great title for a course. Or for documentation. Maybe working with regions. Or just regions. So I'd go regions. I need something like modules. Right? Something like this. And actually, maybe even have one for creating your first app, or creating a because there's multiple ways we can create an application. We can create it using by hand, right? We could create it using by hand, or we can create it using the Prism template pack. And I could like have topics for each of those approaches. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna leave that out for now. I'm not sure about that one. Actually, I'm gonna keep this. I want to make sure I keep track of that. So working with regions. I don't want to say. I don't want to keep saying working with. I don't like that. Do composition, region navigation. I just called it modules here, so maybe I should just call it modules. Maybe I'll just call them regions, modules. Right? So let's go back here. That's gonna be regions. Modules. So we'll put that there. Let's see. Regions, modules. What else do I have? View composition is next. Okay. View model locator. Wait a minute. I already have a topic for view model locator, right? Because that's right here. That's done. I have that topic. That's here. Changing naming convention. I have all that figured out. Okay, so next. Commanding. Okay. What do I have right now for commanding, actually? Oh, I have commanding. Commanding. Deposit commands. Okay, that's taken care of. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to update this topic. We need to update implementing a task-based delegate command. This is not how we do it anymore. We actually have a method that's called .await on your async method, so that would be easy. Skycom321 is still using Prism 6.x in desktop WPF tool, and all assemblies have to be strong named. Is it in Prism 7? I think we do still strong name Prism desktop, Prism for WPF. So the thing about strong name is an application that's not strong to name can use strong name assemblies. But if your application is strong named, you can't use assemblies that aren't strong named. So it's just for Prism, Prism is used in so many different types of applications, and a lot of them in the enterprise are strong named. So we have to strong name it. Okay. So I got commanding. That's fine. Event aggregation. Do I have that topic? Yep, I have event aggregator. That's fine. Okay. Region navigation. I think I already have that here. Yep, region navigation. That's good. Okay, so let's move. Let's do this. Okay, we'll do that for now. Move that up. So I want these topics to build on each other. So this is the order I'm going to go in. Okay, so after region navigation, wait, did I skipped a whole bunch? No, I didn't. Okay, that's fine. And then showing dialogues, which I already have there. So interactivity. This is gonna move down. I'm gonna move that down. No, I'll keep that dialogue service. Or should I say showing dialogues? Yeah, showing dialogues. Okay. I think that's... We didn't have to change that much. So, Dana, Prism.core is strong named. Anything Prism.wpf is strong named. Prism.forms, Uno are not strong named. Yes. Because for those type of applications, strong naming is not a thing. Strong naming is only a thing for WPF. Okay, so I think I only needed that. So let me copy this TOC. I'll put this in regions. And I don't know if I need an href or not. I might get a build error if I don't have one. So let me copy something. I'll copy and rename. I don't think I have anything for modules. I think that's a... No, I do. Crap. Okay. Yeah, see, I want to change this. This is just copy and paste stuff. I need to change that. You could use strong namer if you needed others to be. Now, I've never heard of strong namer. And soon, very soon, I'll get rid of this legacy. And I'm going to move this. Ooh, we need to move advanced out, actually. This is going to change. So advanced is going to go away. Because this is actually going to fall under regions. So we'll go regions slash table of contents.yaml. Make sure that's right. Yep. Okay. So that looks good. Advanced, you're going away. Okay, so we'll delete advanced. Let's see. My modules. What did I have for modules? Because yeah, this is the old legacy stuff. See, this topic is so freaking massive. It needs to be broken out into smaller topics. So let's do that. Skycom, I think I should upgrade to 7 ASAP, but I have already like 80 projects and a solution. 15 modules. Whew. A lot of actually, that's not that many modules. There are applications out there with hundreds of modules. Let that sink in for a little bit. Whew. That is craziness. Actually, this is just temporary. But I want to get that in. We'll go modules slash TLC and YAML. Okay, then. So did I? Yeah, move modules out. Okay, so now I could delete that. You should upgrade to 7. Oh, actually, wait till 8. Wait till 8. Yeah. Yeah, Dan says, yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, just go to the 8 preview. The version 8 preview has a lot of goodies in it. We're making a lot of improvements. Plus, we're making a lot of big changes. Big changes. So, for example, we are removing a ton of classes. a ton of objects. So for example, if I go to, where's that interactivity I had over here? Out of interactivity, event to command is the only thing we're keeping for now. And the only reason I say for now is because, so I'm on the WPF behaviors team for Microsoft, and I actually moved the event to command to the WPF behaviors official repo. So the official Microsoft WPF behaviors now has Prism's event to command implementation. So we'll be able to get rid of this soon too, actually. There's only one feature on here that I didn't add to the WPF one, and it's the ability to enable and disable the bound element no matter what event you are listening to. Like, you know, no matter what event you're hooking into to fire a command. So for example, on a button, if you set the command property, it will automatically enable and disable the the element or the button based on the result of the can execute. However, what's cool about Prism's event to command is that, let's say you're on a list box and you're listening to the selected changed. Well, you can actually control that event, enabling and disabling the list box. All right, so I don't know when you would want to do that, but I'm just saying it would be possible. I didn't move that feature over to the WPF behaviors because honestly, I'm not sure how useful that is. I've never had to use it personally. So I don't know if I don't know. Okay. So I think so that advance is gone. Showing dialogues is better. This will go away. We're moving modules up. Then we have region navigation. Okay, view composition. Actually, you know what? Actually, this should be its own thing. View composition. Because we're gonna have things like let's see. View discovery. Right? Oops. We're gonna have view injection. Right? That's a thing. Let's see. I need to think about the main one there. Let me look at how I do. If I click on region navigation. Okay. Yeah, so definitely view composition is going to be its own thing. Its own here, let me copy this out. So we added it. Oh wait. Ooh, hold on. Crap. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do a pull. I didn't pull a get. I call it a get. I wonder if I could do this. I might have to move my changes over. Let's open a repo and get crack-a-lackin'. Let me pull. Okay, cool. Okay, I brought it in. That's fine. Nice. So now if I look at this, it should have, yeah, all that content. Great. Okay, so we'll move this out of here into the view composition. And I'll call this, I'll keep it view composition, sure. Table of contents, .yaml. So now, view composition will be its own thing like this. TLC YAML. That's what we'll do. Because if you look at this view composition, I broke this out into understanding view composition, view discovery, and view injection. Right? So those are 3 different topics. So that's what I'm going to do. Boom. We'll go with this. TOC. Isn't too bad. Okay, and then we'll start with this one. Come on.
What have I done? Can someone remind me? 'Cause to me this soul is just a blur. The last thing that I remember is a party, then nothing else.
Don't you just love working on docs? Docs are so fun. Said no one. Oh, got that. Okay. Zoltralord, good to see you again. So what would someone do if they got the Telerik WPF control suite?
You love me. You
Mary 78, thank you for the follow. You appreciate it. So Zoltralord was asking, so what would someone do if they got the Telerik WPF control suite? Jump out a window. Instead of the Infragistics one, and now when they click a button on the Telerik's navigation control that's hooked up to a delegate command, it won't fire off. What might that person do? Asking for a friend. Well, I mean, a completely unbiased opinion. I mean, zero bias whatsoever. I would just use Infragistics. Okay. Let's go. Do discovery. Oh, man, I cannot spell at all. View-discovery.md. View injection. I swear I hit these keys. They just don't go through. I did it. I hit that O. Purposely, I hit that O. Unbiased. Yeah, but I'm listening to you on headphone from Telerik. What? That don't make any sense. I don't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. Okay. So I think we have that. I don't remember if I actually copied that over. Oh, I did. I just renamed it. Yep. Okay. We're good. So that means I can delete this. And I will move this here. View composition. Okay, I already did that. Okay, perfect. That works. So if I want to test these changes, right? I've been making all these changes, and I want to test them before I actually create a PR or before I, merge them or whatever. I can actually run these locally. So I'm going to open a command prompt. And I'm going to go docfx, docfx.json, -- serve. I think it's -- serve. And then it's going to build and then pop open my, well, not pop it open, but it will give me a link right here. Localhost 8080 for me to test. And so I'm going to go to the docs. So here's the docs. We go WPF, regions. See, I'm talking about region adapters, modules. I just copied that. I'll have to rename that. Understanding view composition, view discovery, view injection. Perfect. Oh, Dan. they sent me some new Bose headphones last week. I didn't get anything from Infragistics. Because we don't have to buy our customers. Excuse me. We let our product speak for itself. We don't have to, like, what's it called? Bribe? Right? We don't have to bribe anybody. Well, I bribe people all the time, but that's different. Okay. So I think I might understand why they have to send out headphones now. Right! Exactly, Jolchalor. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, hey, I've got plenty of swag from Infragistics over the years. Good stuff. Yeah, and I'm trying to get more swag, actually. So, spoiler alert, I was trying to keep this under wraps, right? Thanks, Greg, for bringing that out. I'm trying to get my company to give me, like, shirts and stuff that I can give away on my stream, just for fun. See, I won't be giving away anything out of my own pocket. The company, right? The company can send me stuff that they want me to give away, and I'll just give stuff away. So I might do that. Lemons! Nice stock for WPF. Thank you. That's what we're working on right now. We are working on kind of restructuring our documentation because I've recently finished a Pluralsight course, and I said, you know what? I like the way I structured this. Each topic kind of builds on itself. And so I want to kind of mimic that structure in the docs. Right? So that's what we're doing. That's what we're working on. Now, hey, I'm just trying to get some swag. No conferences this year. It's hard to get free swag. Yeah. Dolce Lord, my friend might rather have a Prism compatible control. Yeah, actually, you know, the worst control vendor that does not work with Prism well is DevExpress. It's mainly like their, their docking control, their ribbon control, like their menus and stuff. The way they built them, very difficult to create region adapters for Prism and WPF for DevExpress. So, yeah, definitely wouldn't recommend them for WPF. They have a solid WinForms product, but for WPF, I'm always fighting them. Okay, let me go back to this TLC because I did some copy and paste here. Regions, modules, the TLC. Oh, that's because back to docs, WPF, modules, TLC, because I called it region adapters when this is actually modules. For now, it's modules, right? For now, it's modules. Let me look at my course. What do I do under modules? So if I have this modules, what am I gonna have? Modules. Creating modules. So we have module catalogs. So registering a module. Yeah. Okay, so see, when we're dealing with this, see, what is a module, right? Probably a good, but I'm also gonna have to have, the different module catalogs.
Any for your thoughts? That's good. Like that.
Like that.
Like that.
So, no Yoda voice, but Alex Headley 8 redeemed the Yoda mask. So for the next 3 minutes, I will be Yoda. But I can't speak in a Yoda voice. Speak in Yoda voice, I can't. So, Social Lord, do you know when the updated Pluralsight course might be released? I don't know. All I know is that Pluralsight has everything. So I can't imagine it taking longer than like 2 weeks for them to get it all packaged up. And I also think that Pluralsight has like a release cadence. So maybe like, I think they release courses like every 2 weeks or something like that. So whenever they do their next release, I'm sure it should be in there because they have everything. I'm done. I'm done with my part. It's just, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Href. Whoops. Ah. So what I could do here is I have to decide when I start talking about registering modules, I could talk about I don't know. I have different module catalogs, right? So I don't know if I want to do something like, you know, the directory module catalog, right? I don't know if I want to do something like this. Whoops. And then do like the configuration catalog. Right? I don't know if I want to have a different topic for each catalog. The code module catalog. Right? Vexstar SF, did I miss a follow? Thank you, Vexstar, for the follow. I see the chat notification, but I didn't see a I didn't hear or see my follow notification. Maybe the Spartan mask ruined that notification. Not Spartan, the Yoda mask. But yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna doing it like this. I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see how this kind of pans out when I start working on these topics here. Right? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress. Mr. Yoda, my previous message, please. Oh, did I miss a message? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Are we going to get an update on the Xamarin ones? They're kind of poor related to what WPF has. Let's look. We have create your first app here. Oh, wait. Did I stop that? Oh, I stopped it. Sorry. Hold on. Let me... You know what? Doesn't matter. I'll go here. We'll go to the website. Yeah, what's missing? See, this one even has videos. Behaviors. Working with behaviors. Page factory. Getting started. Registering types. Platform specific. Dan even did a video on that one. Adding custom containers. Dialogues. Page dialogue service. I don't know. These are looking pretty filled out. Application lifecycle. Page lifecycle. GTK. Navigation basics. Passing. Oh, man. I don't know, man. These are, there's a lot of stuff here. Confirming navigation. Okay, so we don't have deep linking, master detail. We have tab pages though. XAML navigate. We have XAML navigation. This is pretty full. So we have we have 3 topics that are empty right now. Other than that, it looks like it's all kind of full. Dan says he actually has a lot of videos that my editor needs to go to for the prism.forms docs. Wait a minute. So my editor Dan, you have an editor? You have an editor? Come on, man. I don't even have an editor. I edit my own stuff. Limits. Okay, ignore what I said. Yeah, but I mean, you're right. We do have 3 topics. We need a deep linking topic, which probably needs to be, yeah, we need a deep linking, working with master detail, and navigation pages. And I already have the topic stubbed out for navigation pages. And this should probably go on the master detail topic. Go back to root, relative, go back and navigate. Okay. Hey, if I can find time... So Dan says he doesn't have time to edit that stuff. If I can find time, he can find time. And I got a family. You live in a boat. What are you doing on a boat? K1!
With the Spartan Mask Redemption. Hooah! Dan is going back and forth with them on YouTube stuff I need done before I release the floodgates. Oh, cool. Yeah, and now that I'm done with my Pluralsight course, I can actually start creating content again. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, we're going back to WPF.structure, and then, like this whole introduction, like, I think I'll redo that as well. Getting started. Oh, that's fine. Converting. That might be like a release notes. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just I don't know. Please don't flood Prism Dan. Okay, so we got that. Let me rerun my local doc build. Okay, here we go. So region for modules. Wait, I just Control F5. Got a hard refresh on that. What the heck? Did I not save? Modules/TLC. Modules/TLC. I totally saved that. How come I still sense region adapters? Oh, I know why. I'm on the wrong TLC, that's why. No, right here. Modules. That is weird. Okay. When this happens, I'll close that. I'll cancel this. And then I'm going to open up, I'm going to delete the OBJ and the site folder. And then let's do this again, shall we? I could be having an error somewhere. Localhost 8080, going to our docs. Here. There we go, fixed it. Okay, cool. So what is a module? Oh, okay, no. Yeah, hard refresh. Hard refresh it. Control F5. Got it.
Okay, so there's our modules. And for now, they all go to the same page. But, see, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Does this even have... Yeah, see, module catalog. Maybe a topic should just be module catalogs. Yeah, I'll play with that a little bit. As the content is created, this will probably change, right? But for regions, we need to update that. Cancel that. Okay, so regions. Let's go to regions. So that's definitely going to be last. I could also put one in here for region behaviors. That's an advanced topic. Right? Behaviors. Whoops. Okay, so if I go back to my Pluralsight course, when we talk about regions, what do we have? We have the region manager. What are regions? Understanding the region manager. Defining regions. Yeah, I think that might work okay. So something like this. What are regions? Regions. Okay. Then what's it? Defining or creating regions. Something like that. See, I think the doc should be more of like right now when you look at it, it's just view composition, region navigation, modules. Like I want it more like guiding you, like and answering questions. So when you see a topic, it makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it to make more sense. Okay, so go back here. Yeah, creating regions. I think that's fine. Oh, the region manager. Yeah, because, heck, on here, this was talking about region manager. See this? Yeah, see, this needs to be a topic all by itself. Because that's how we access things. Region manager right here. And then when I talk about what are regions, I feel like region implementation. Yeah, region to class, long term. I could copy all this. Maybe use different examples though, right? Because these are kind of outdated and not even available. I mean, I could find the Stock Trader app and update it. Actually, I think I still have it somewhere. Yeah, I'll have to go through this. But most of the content's here, which I have to like move it around, copy and paste it. Right? View discovery. And a lot of this came from this legacy here. So that might be a fun stream. Yeah, a fun stream writing docs. Woo! It was so fun.
Another one. Another one.
Who's that?
Another
Ashik
one.
Paul.
Another one.
Thank you for the follow.
And another one.
Thanks for joining us. Today we're kind of working on our documentation for Prism for WPF. Trying to think of there's a lot under modules here. Yeah, there's a lot here. This is still all valid, except for the Silverlight. Yeah, we need some new images, don't we? Okay. Yeah, see, this will actually take time to actually have to read through this mess, and a lot of this is just a wall of text. But I like this where it's kind of teaching you how to like break these large monolithic applications into smaller like modules, right? Determine ratio of projects to modules. Yep, single assembly per module. I mean, there's a lot of content in here before you finally get to defining a module. But I can reuse a lot of that code, right? I mean, code. Everything's code to me. Even docs are code. But yeah, I can reuse a lot of that. Okay. So let's go back to our our layout. Let me make sure I save. Oh, see, I didn't save. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and create these now. I'm in regions. I need, I just need a regions. I need a creating regions. Right. What are regions? Creating regions, region adapters, region behaviors. Perfect. Now we'll build our docs real quick. And so also, if you notice all these, all this yellow that you see in the command line, these are errors. So it's saying, oh, you have an invalid file link. So I can go research these later and say, oh, what's my invalid file link? Right, there's a link that's not working here, broken. And so when you do these, when you build your docfx project, is what I'm saying, you should not see any yellows or reds. Right? You're gonna fix all this. Oh, this view model locator does not contain a bookmark named that. Need to rename some of the hrefs. Yeah. Yep. Creating regions. Region adapters. Right there. Thank you. Your behaviors. Behaviors, adapters, creating regions, regions. Okay, got it. Now, let's Control C to cancel this. And let's rebuild. Thank you for that. Rebuild that. Do a hard refresh. Doesn't always work. And when that doesn't work, I'm going to close. Cancel. Control C. Plus, it's missing a U. Ugh. Where? What do you mean it's missing a U? Well, missing a U. I'm not missing a U. Are you talking about behaviors? Isn't that like a European thing? Something in the UK? Don't the UK... Yeah. Okay, so when that happens, I go and delete the OBJ and the site folder because things are getting cached. Rebuild our documentation. And now I can open up my local host. Navigate back to my docs. And we should see... There we go. There they are. What are regions? Creating regions, region adapters, region behaviors. Perfect. Yeah, this is much better. So I want to move probably this converting as well. I need some type. I need another folder to hold things like this. And yeah, create your first app. See, I want to turn this to create your first app, like, right? So still got some work to do here. But I like this better. What are regions? Creating regions. Region adapters. And if we look at navigation. Golly. Nope, not there. Prism region overview. Look at all of this. What are regions? This is what regions are. Jeez. And I think under the appendix. The glossary? There's a glossary. Region, a named location that you could use to define where a view will appear. Others can locate and add content to a region by using a layout without exact knowledge of how or where the region is visually... Oh, this is good. I like that. Okay. Wait a minute. I thought we got rid of advanced. I could have swore I got rid of advanced. Didn't I? Oh, I'm getting confused. This is the live. This is online. This is my local, which does not have the advanced. Because the region adapters will go in there. Okay. Like that. I like this. I'm not sure about this module part, but I do like, you know, what is a module, then go into registering, how to register modules. I do like that. Fix that. Those images. Okay. And then we go to view composition, which is view discovery and view injection. Those are two different concepts that we need to talk about. Then region navigation. Oh, this is a big one. Let's compare my course with how I have it here. So I'm going to pull this out, actually. If I can just look. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, maybe I'll just put it here. I want to get to navigation. Okay, so, yep. So, understanding region navigation. Yeah, so basic navigation. Using region navigation. That's still basic navigation. View and view model participation. Then I went to passing parameters. See that? Then after passing parameters, I talked about navigating to existing views, which is actually controlling view instances. Using navigation journal. Okay, so I need to move passing parameters. What I need to do. Let's move region navigation. Let's move passing parameters up. There. Confirming. I'm not sure about controlling view lifetime, if that should be there before the journal or not. I didn't talk about controlling the view lifetime in the course because this is more of a advanced topic, right? I kept this out. Didn't talk about that. Okay. Hey, a small part of your background is left in the middle of the screen. Oh! Oh, yeah! Okay, what side is that? That's this side. Magic. Thanks for pointing that out. I guess I should have checked that before I started streaming, huh? Okay, I think so far, I think this is going to be a good stopping point because now I have the topics. Now I got to go through and I have to start actually adding some content. Ugh. Who wants to write freaking docs? God. Oh, painful. I don't want to write docs. Does everyone on stream want to write docs for me and then just let me know when you're done? And when you're done, I'll push it live. Dan, no magic is what I'm working on. Oh yes, Dan is working on something actually he calls magician. Prism.magician. Is that live on Nougat right now, Dan? Everyone go to Nougat and type in Prism.magician. What a ridiculous name. Oh, it cracked me up, Dan. There's also an Easter egg in the Prism source code because we do so much magic. It's quite funny. Okay, so I actually think even this introduction part could probably go away. Honestly, we could probably get rid of this. And just with getting started, This has actually changed as well. This needs to be updated. Productivity tools. This probably needs to be updated. That's the things with docs. Oh, no. Okay, so Dan says, no, it's only on my sponsored Nougat feed. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we need to update this. Definitely need to update this. Fun times. We need to get rid of the Prism Template Studio out of this doc too. Dan, did you even get the Prism Template Studio thing working? I think that's what we called it, right? For Mac. Yeah, this is the Mac version. But I don't think it's actually working yet. And also, yes, Dan says we need a Prism branded Nougat feed. Okay, this is actually a great question for everyone here. How would you like, so right now, let me back up. Right now, let me go to the GitHub repo. On the README, right now, where's it at? Right here. We have a MyGit feed that we push our CI builds to. And then, of course, Prism is available on Nougat. But all of our CI builds at the moment go to MyGit. However, how would you feel if we dropped MyGit and instead did something like nougat.prismlibrary.com? And then this... And then this is where you would go to get the CI builds for Prism or any of these, you know, sponsor-only goodies that we provide. Alex says he never uses MyGit. So you think a branded... The only thing I don't like about the branded Nougat feed is it's something else that we have to maintain. It's something that... As soon as we lose, like if I lose my MVP, we don't get free stuff anymore, right? So we'd have to pay for that. That would suck. Yeah, okay. Dan provided a link. This is what he's playing around with right now. I'm gonna show everyone. This is what we're playing around right now. Based off Bogget. And this allows us to host our own Nougat feed with any of our packages. And then we'll give it of course, we'll give it a custom URL, like just nougat.prismlibrary.com or something like that. But yeah. We can wait until tomorrow to see if we get hosed. That's funny. Yeah, no kidding. So apparently in the next couple days, me and Dan are going to find out if we got renewed as MVPs or not. And so as an MVP, which is a Microsoft... What is it? Most valuable professional. That's it. If I can remember. Right? One of the benefits of being a Microsoft MVP is we get some stuff for free. And some of that is Azure credits. Now... We get, I think it's like $200 a month in Azure credits, if I remember correctly. Maybe $200 that means we can host some stuff on Azure. However, it's not free. Azure's not free. I mean, we'd have to use our credits. And then if we ever were not MVPs, which I probably won't be an MVP forever, you'll have to start paying for that. So, yeah, I don't... MyGit is free. And so, yeah, Alex is saying whatever is free. And MyGit's free. So, for example, MyGit is only used for CI builds. So, if, let's say that you submitted a PR and it fixes a bug that's really important to you, right? We merge that PR into master. Master then does a CI build and pushes that CI build to MyGit. And then you can go to MyGit and set your source. You can set a source up to MyGit, and you could use this CI build. Right? That's pretty cool. That's where we host it right now. And we provide you the link, right, to use this, to use the MyGit. Create a Brian Git. But yeah, so it's free. It works, right? Alex says, let's hope they fix GitHub packages so you don't need a key. Right? So we do have some packages on... let's go... I think it's just... How do I get there? I thought it was under code. They changed things. They changed it. You used to be able to find... Oh, packages right here on the right-hand side. I really don't like this new design. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a big fan of this design here. But so you can go to your packages, and we have some... We put some CI builds here. But the problem is that it's a pain in the ass to use these packages from NuGet because it does require this weird key setup, like ceremony. It's a pain in the ass. I never use them. And look at the downloads because nobody uses them. These downloads are probably all Dan testing it out. No one uses these, right? Dan says MyGit is also a pain in the ass if you want to just take a look at what packages are there. That's true. Oh, he also said MyGit has the problem that they limit how many packages you can have. Well, yeah, but think about it, Dan. These are CI builds. These are meant to be thrown away. And I think I set MyGit to say, we're going to keep 50 CI builds available. 50 versions of a CI build. I mean, come on. That's plenty if you just want to use a CI. It's not a public, it's not a release, right? So it doesn't matter. I mean, it's crazy. The new design sucks. But see, that's just it. The design does suck. But that's not the use case. Our users, right? They don't go to MyGit directly. They just boop, 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 add this as a NuGet package source in Visual Studio. And then they search it like they normally would NuGet. Search for Prism. There it is. So I can pretty much... So Dan's saying he could pretty much guarantee that GitHub package download count is all me testing. Yeah, I know. I know it is. Ain't nobody using that. But yeah. So no one actually goes to MyGit itself. They just add this as a source to Visual Studio, and they can get access to the MyGit, to the CI builds. I'm not sold on having our own, like our own NuGet server that we have to pay for. And if we lose our MVPs, which is going to happen one day, let's be real, it's going to happen one day. We're not going to be an MVP forever. That we'll have to move to something that's free. So we'll wind up moving again. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. Right? So I don't know. I'm not a fan of moving. I don't want to pay for it. It's another infrastructure that we have to maintain and manage when there's something freely available already. And it's for CI builds. Now, Dan, I think the primary reason you want to use a self-hosted is so you can publish NuGet packages that are protected behind like your sponsor login, right? Something like that. I think something like that. But I mean, sure, it'd be nice. I think it'd be nice to have a NuGet, but not NuGet, NuGet.prismlibrary.com. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Oh, Dan says it's hosting it on his company server. Oh, it's on your... Well, hey, if we don't have to pay for it... Well, if I don't have to pay for it... if I don't have to pay for it... Then no big deal. Like, okay, I'm not paying for it. Just don't ever go out of business. Dan, don't go work for the man when you get tired of working for yourself. And you're like, oh, I'm just going to go work for Microsoft now. No, actually, if you work for Microsoft, you might get stuff for free. Would Fugit work with it, though? Fugit? What the heck is Fugit? How come that sounds familiar?
I've learned my lesson. She gave everything. She was such a blessing, but from day to day,
Oh, yeah, I remember now. I remember Fugit. Okay, yeah, it's the API browser. Gotcha. I don't know if it... I think it works with Fugit. Prism.core. Actually, I don't know if this would work with Fugit. Because I think this reads from Prism. I mean, from NuGet. Oh, cool. 6 types. Oh, this is Frank's version of NuGet. What does it? Oh, here's the types. Right here. I see it now. Actually, I want to get rid of this errors container. I really don't like this. I don't think it belongs in Prism at all. Yeah, we should probably have a conversation about dropping this damn thing. This does not belong in Prism. I'm sorry. Okay. This is pretty cool, though. I don't know. I kind of wish that if you clicked here, you would see the types on this side. I kind of wish that. Right? So, Frank, if you're watching, my friend, can you change it to where if I click on a namespace, I see the types here, and if I click on a type, then you can move the types down here where they are. That's fine. But initially, if I click here, I'm confused because I look at this, I'm like, hey, this is blank. What do I do? The page reloaded, and I got nothing here. Right? Oh, it's on GitHub. Raise an issue. Okay. Is there a link? Build this on GitHub. That it? Oh, cool. Looks like it's getting there. Got 418 stars. That's pretty good. I wonder how many stars we have now. So we have 3,800 stars, which probably dropped because our freaking lock bot is so annoying. I can't stand that stupid thing. Ugh. Lockbot. Tell you, Dan, I'm this close to getting rid of that stupid thing. Tired of getting those freaking emails. Used by over, almost 6,000 other repos use us. That's pretty cool. And we've had 104 contributors. Cool. That's the repo. Yeah, I was on that repo. What am I doing? Okay. It's lunchtime for me, peeps. Lunchtime for me. Now, I gotta remember how to do this stuff. Oh, yeah, I forgot about my little avatars, too. I gotta remember how those work. Oh, hey, Joseph! Good to see you. Brian, you mentioned that it is difficult to create region adapters for DevExpress control. I saw that they have same ready-to-go Prism adapters and was thinking of using DevExpress controls, primarily because those controls came with .NET reporting tools in the same package. I've not seen Infragistics have a similar desktop reporting system. Is it practical to use Infragistics WPF controls? Yeah, you could use both. They're just controls. So DevExpress wrote their own Prism adapters, probably because it's such a pain in the ass. They had to write their own so people would use it. I started writing some adapters for some DevExpress controls because I used to use DevExpress for a WPF project way back in the day. And back then, man, it was bad. I gave up. And no, so Infragistics does not have a reporting tool like, what's the word? Is it SSRS? Like SQL Server reporting services where you have the an embedded like tabular type report design tool. I forgot what those reports were called. They're actually kind of like Crystal reports. I don't know if anyone remembers Crystal reports. But Infragistics doesn't have anything like that because that style of reporting, it's a dying technology. It's a dying reporting mechanism. What we have now is the data analytics BI dashboards that you would embed inside your applications instead, which allow your end users to create these visualized dashboards given various data sources. So you can either give them dashboards and reports that they can drill down into, they're interactive, or your end users can build their own based off the data they're given. So, and then, Alex, thanks for the advice on DocFX. Hey, no problem. Dan, you realize that Prism.forums has 1.25 million downloads now. Whew. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'll have to count up. So, I think a couple months ago, I checked and we total downloads of Prism since Prism first released to Nougat across all packages, all the container packages, all the packages, over 11 million downloads. 11 million. It's crazy. 11 million. And recently, stop it, you're too much. Recently, we found out that Dan, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't it the Japanese government used Prism to build their COVID tracking app? I mean, I would really like to know if I can send them an email or something and say, hey, would you mind giving us a little kickback? Just a little sponsorship? $5 a month would be great. I mean, you are a government. Can you spare Dan and myself, maybe $5 a month, $100,000? There, whatever works for you, right? I'll take 100 G's. But yeah, so Dan and I, we kind of have this. It's not really a joke, but it's just a saying we like to do. Is like Prism literally saves lives, and we say that because there's a company that uses Prism to build 911 software for the entire East Coast. Okay, there is and then add this new COVID-19 tracking app. Dan's saying I don't remember if it's the Japanese government, but some Japanese company built a COVID tracking app with Prism. So, we like to say Prism saves lives. That's a shirt. That's a shirt. I'm going to get a shirt. Prism saves lives. Skycom, does Prism have any validation support for controls like text box data grid? That is not something Prism handles. Prism doesn't handle that layer of your application. It's not a validation or a business logic UI validation framework. It's an application framework. So, nope, has nothing to do with that. You would use either something like iNotify data error info, or you would use some other validation framework. Maybe you're using CSLA, which is a business object framework that has all those business rules and business validation built in. If you want a super powerful business object framework with any business rule you can think of for validation, CSLA is what you want to use. It's called CSLA.net. CSLA.net. That's from Rocky Latka. Awesome framework. When I used to write real production applications, I swore by it. I always wrote it. Right now, there's a construction company that has 60,000 employees worldwide, and we wrote everything using CSLA. It's that awesome. But yeah, anyways, what I need to do is I need to find somebody to raid. I don't know. It's been so long since I've streamed. I have to even remember how to do this. Who is streaming right now? Let's see, Code Rush is on. Microsoft Developer is on. But you know what? Microsoft Developer, they don't raid anybody. So I'm not raiding Microsoft Developer because they don't raid. So I want to raid someone who actually raids other people. Spread the love. Right? So what about... Is there like a... I think it's Team Live Coders. Let's see who's streaming from Team Live Coders. We got Marco. What's Marco doing? We got... What's Code Rush doing? Code Rush is doing C# WPF. Oh, wow. Okay, he's doing a WPF app. That is right up my alley, actually. I'm all for WPF, so let's raid Code Rush, okay? Wait. What is it? I forgot how to do it. Is it /raid? I think that's what we do. Okay. I would like to thank everyone for joining me today, welcoming me back. Such warm welcome. I thought everyone would forget me, but you didn't. You remembered me. I love you guys. I love you all. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and raid Code Rush and give them some love. Jabba, thank you. I want to thank everyone for joining me. So I will see everyone Thursday. I'm back, everyone. And I will let you know as soon as that Pluralsight course is released so we can all go watch it together. So, okay, we're raiding now. Take it easy. See you Thursday.